6 minutes before noon. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. We're live and local on this Wednesday, the 9th of June. I'm Austin Reed. Another gorgeous day here in the Central Valley today. What a difference a week makes, right? Last Wednesday, we were at like 100 by this time, but now temperatures are in the upper 60s right now across the Fresno Metro. I am Austin Reed. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. My next guest joining us live here in our Tower District as we're looking outside behind me. I've got the Fresno Freeze in studio. This is Kevin, the executive director, along with Tim Carroll, the head coach. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I had reached out to Tim, and I saw you guys on Instagram. I think, was it yesterday or the day before? You had your first game.
Yeah, we did.
That's right.
So for folks out there that don't know what the Fresno Freeze is, Kevin, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so the Fresno Freeze is a high-level amateur adult women's soccer team. We play in the WPSL, which is the level directly below the Women's Professional League. We consist of players from across the valley, some high school seniors, college players, post-college players, and right now we're the highest level of soccer in the Central Valley at all.
So you guys are above the Fuego.
So right now, while Fuego is not in existence, we are the highest level. As they start next year, then I think we'll be a similar level. Maybe they're slightly above us at that point.
Now, where do you guys play at?
We'll be playing at Fresno City College.
Fresno City College. All right.
Yeah. So previously we played at Chukchansi Park in the previous years, and then we spent a year at Fresno State. But this year we're going to Fresno City, so they're providing us a really good opportunity.
Wow. Yeah. Now, your first game was that Monday?
So we played last Saturday.
Or last Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. And I know you lost.
Yes, we did, unfortunately.
That's okay. It's the first game. Where did you guys play against?
So we played against a team out of the Bay Area. We played at Morgan Hill, and it was called Bay Area Surf. A really talented team that they got us in the first game, and with all the things that we've been dealing with this year and getting started, that was a very good first test, and we learned a lot of good lessons, so we're excited about the future.
Kevin, how long has the Fresno Freeze been in existence now?
So the franchise itself has been in existence for, I think, 7 or 8 years. We took over as a new ownership group just a couple of months ago. So at the time, we were in the middle of the pandemic, and things didn't look like there was going to be any soccer played. And so we had this opportunity, and the Valley needs an opportunity for adult women's soccer to play, to watch, to support. And so we took that on, and then very shortly afterwards found out we were going to be playing in just a couple of months. And so it's been all systems go and scrambling since then. This
is such a great opportunity for women. I mean, especially here in the Valley, because a lot of cities don't have a minor league women's team, a pro team. So, what does that feel like for you guys, giving these women a chance? And we're looking at a video right now, I think that you guys sent in. This says it all. I mean, it's a powerful group, right? The Valley soccer team.
Yeah, it's a powerful group. It's made up of the best players that we've had from this area. The nice thing, as COVID has definitely set us back a little bit in our preparation and not even knowing we were going to have a season, the nice thing about it was that it gave us a chance to just focus on players that were just from this area and getting the roster built. And so this year's roster is basically made up of nothing but players who are currently or formerly from the Central Valley.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so it's really good to see our players being able to compete at that level,
So when people come out and they watch a game, what are they going to see?
They're going to see a vibrant brand of attacking soccer. They're going to see players that are at the top level for this area, leaving everything on the field, trying to play attractive soccer, but hard-nosed soccer, and hopefully a really exciting game.
Now, how long does the season last?
So the season goes from June until July. So the end of the season will be at the end of July. Okay. Our first home game is June 26th, and we have 5 home games. So.
Awesome. So that's coming up right at the end of this month. And who are you guys going to be playing against, your first home opener?
It's Diablo Valley Wolves. Yeah, Diablo Valley Wolves.
Yeah, they're a Bay Area side. So the whole of our conference is Northern California based. We're the only Central Valley team, but we play a number of Bay Area, Sacramento,
Redding. Or is there a team in Redding? Or
I don't think we have anyone that far north.
Oh, okay, cool. So for your players to get back on the field this season after the pandemic, what's that been like for them?
Yeah, it's been, as Kevin said, we had a very short period of time to put the team together, really. Beginning of March is when the ownership group decided to take over. And then we didn't even know until the middle of March that there was actually going to be a WPSL season this year. So last year the season got shut down for COVID. So it's definitely been a whirlwind of getting the team back together and bringing everybody from colleges and former professionals and the women that have careers and things like that back on the pitch. It's definitely been difficult but fun. And it's exciting now. All the players out there are really eager to play, and you can see that when they came out in the bunches. We're getting normally at practices anywhere from 30 to 50 players regularly, which says a lot about the eagerness that those players have just to compete.
I want to go back to the seniors in high school that play for you guys. That's got to be tough for them because they're balancing school and playing for a professional team, a minor league team. How did they do that?
I think it's a great experience for them. What works nicely for us is we're a summer league, so hopefully they're, probably some of them are taking summer school, but it's not their typical school load. But it's such a huge experience because you've got these high school seniors that are now competing with women that have been playing for longer than they've been alive. We have some players in their late 30s, and this to them, when they're leaving their families at home and committing themselves to come and do it, practice means a whole lot more to them. And so they're used to being on teams where maybe it's a drag to go to practice sometimes, and people are like, well, do I really want to be here? Well, everybody on Freeze has made that commitment, not because we're paying them, because this is what they want to do, and they're sacrificing these other things. And so, that lifetime of experience and that extra intensity that they bring is a huge learning experience for the younger players in the squad.
So if somebody's watching today, maybe they're a freshman or they watch on our replay, and they're thinking, hey, you know what? I want to give this a shot. Are you guys always looking for new players?
Yeah, I just signed a player today from a Fresno State player.
Cool.
That will be joining us this weekend to play. So we're always open. The roster's never closed. There's no limit on the amount of players that we can have around and training. And Kevin made a good point in a previous interview. If you're good enough and you're young enough, and good enough, we'll take you. And if you're older and you're good enough, we'll take you.
It's
so
a nice
the age
variety.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
And I think one of the things we were lucky enough to have almost 100 players try out to be part of the program, and so in our initial combines, and one of the things that we tried to leave them with was some of them will play a lot of games for us in a lot of minutes, and some of them will not play much, but they'll make a training squad and they'll make the group better, and some others maybe they're not ready for that yet. But they still have a part to play in the success of this because our mission is bigger than just winning games on the field. This is an opportunity to inspire young women to achieve in the sport of soccer and in life in general. So.
Exactly, and that's so refreshing to see. It's very, very cool. It's a huge opportunity for women, young and old.
Yeah.
And the variety is great as well. As we look ahead, we'll finish off the season end of July. What do you guys want to see moving forward, maybe after this season? What's the future hold for the Freeze?
Yeah, absolutely. So, in the past, prior to COVID, the team has been competing at the top level of the conference and looking to go to postseason. This year with COVID, there is no postseason to limit travel across the states.
Okay.
But our goal is on the field definitely to reach those heights and become one of, if not the best WPSL franchise in the country. On the off the field, we've been pulling everything together, but sometimes we're just one step ahead of the deadline. And so there's a lot of off-the-field stuff. We're still looking for corporate support and community support, and building the Freeze to be, you know, a household name in Fresno, and something that's you know, that people look forward to every summer as something that they're going to attend, that they're going to support, that they're looking up the, you know, the highlights, the games, following on social media, everything like that.
My wife played soccer through high school at Liberty and Madera Ranchos, and you know, she always talks about just how, just that team building and that companionship and everything that she was able to take away from playing in high school and then move it forward in her life. It really says a lot, and you guys are doing a lot for these young women and older women too, which is great, and they can continue to succeed in life. If somebody wants more information about the Freeze, check you guys out on Instagram. You're online.
Yeah, absolutely. Our website address is on the screen. It's FresnoFreeze.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're we're actively trying to grow our social media presence. You know, after a hiatus. And the other thing that I would say, you know, if people are interested, if this is a cause that they're interested in and want to find a way to help, we're always looking for people, whether it's helping us out on game day, whether it's helping us out with marketing, those kind of things. We're always looking for people that are invested as we are to try and make this better.
First game this season, home game, is June 26th. What time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock at Fresno City College.
Fresno City College. Let's pack the house.
Let's pack the house. Yeah, the vaccines are out. People are ready to watch sports again, live, in person, not on just TV. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Come back if you have time, maybe mid-season, and give us an update, okay?
Definitely will.
All right, very good. Kevin, Executive Director, Tim, Head Coach, FresnoFreeze.com. Coming up next, we're talking to the Valley Animal Center. They're in the house live, standing by in our Tower District studios. You're watching Central Valley Talk.